women sex facts in history. So wanted to get in with some inventions and some of the sluttiest women in history. Kudos to them.
Okay.
I wanted to start off with some facts that are either legends. They're facts / legends. They have not yet been super confirmed, but we're gonna start off with the first one.
Like legends, like of the hidden temple.
It literally
like myth.
First off, you saying the hidden temple is funny because we're taking it to Egypt, baby. So the first
the fact
in the temple, you get it, where they put the mummies and shit. Anyway,
awesome.
Anyway,
fun story after booty hole licking.
Cleopatra.
We really care for this.
Cleopatra was an innovator of the vibrator and was said to pleasure herself with the vibrations created from a box full of angry bees.
Ew.
Is that not crazy? It gets worse.
That sounds like a legend.
It gets worse. We are still in Egypt, baby.
Why am I saying that? Fable. What's the word? I don't like the word legend.
Legend. Tales of the Hidden Temple. Legends of the Hidden Temple. Which one was it on Nickelodeon? One of them shits.
It's a fairy tale.
Okay. No, that was a game. I'm talking about a game.
Oh, keep going. My head's broken.
The next Egyptian fact, and let me know if you know of any others. Ancient Egyptian women avoided pregnancy by shoving crocodile doo-doo into the vagina to act as a diaphragm.
I'm going to be honest with you. I believe that.
You believe this one?
And I'm going to tell you why. Because you'll do anything to not get pregnant, bitch.
I do. Look,
I was in high school and my homegirls told me to drink some shit. It could have been bleach and I did it. I don't know what it was.
Now, here were some other contraceptive pessaries used back in the day. It includes...
The words pessaries?
Oh, pessaries? Pessaries? One of them, goddamn bitch.
Just giving pescatarian.
No, it says it in quotation marks, so maybe it's a fake word. I don't know.
Wow.
But the other things that were used for contraceptive include tree sap, lemon halves, which I know women that still do that, cotton, wool, sea sponges, and also
sea sponges
and elephant doo-doo. They call it dung, but doo-doo sound way better. Because that's what we... Doodle brown, doodle brown. No? Okay.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Who says dung? Have you ever called one of your turds dung?
No, but they do say dung when they're talking about like animals, like big animals.
Oh, animals don't say doo-doo and shit? It's not animal shit? Wow.
Do you know what's so wild? Shit is such a common word. I forget it's a curse word. And I was around a friend's kid. I was like, what happened? You shit? And I had to take it back. And I'm telling you, she just held her diaper at me. She was like, I was like, what happened? You shit?
You asked the baby if they shitted?
And I think she went like...
So she knew what shit mean?
Yeah, but I felt so
shit
bad.
Shouldn't be a cuss word. It's literally shit.
No, it has to be.
It's doo-doo.
If you had to pick one that was like in the dictionary for with children, I think damn might be one.
No. Damn is like hell. You damned to the devil. Like it's, to me, nah. To me, shit for sure. You know what else?
That's my favorite way.
That's what I'm saying. Actually, bitch too. But
do you know that's how people
know I love bitch.
That I am like, when I'm
Black?
in LA, people know. Oh. I don't say pa. When I'm in LA, people assume I'm from New York because I'll talk about it, right? I'll be like, oh yeah, but when I'm whatever. But when I say shit, or I say, bitch, I know you lying, they be like, oh,
where are you from?
You negress. What the fuck?
I wanted to get into an invention that I found to be very interesting.
What is it?
So at Liberos, a research center in Los Angeles, where you are at, bitch.
Ashley Liberos.
It's ran by a sex researcher, Nicole Prouse, who does have her PhD. She created a brain zap for a better sex life. Through a method called direct current stimulation. The brain stim headset delivers electrical currents to your brain with the aim of boosting or curbing your sex drive, depending on whether you feel it's too low or too high, by restoring your brain's reward center to healthy activation levels for around an hour. Right now, you have to go into the lab to get it, but she's hoping that she can make it commercially available in the future. Now, we've talked about like your sex drive changing with medication, just with work. I think we talk about a lot of people having different sex drives from their partners even. I think this is something good. I think it's dope. It's science and shit. So
once I start
work
fucking,
out?
I can't stop.
You know what?
You don't feel like that?
Like, I don't know. My sex drive right now, because it's so crazy. I'm with the young boy, and then 24/7 he pop up from time to time. And I realize I'm like, it's good, but bitch, I need the affection. I need to lay up. I want to watch a show with them. I want to lay up and spend the time that I'm not getting right now. And so that's why I'm like, yeah, we finna be in the same city, nigga, but I may or may not
One
see
of the episodes I want to do, but I can't figure out how to make it a business, is in sex cells, I've been wanting to cover brothels, which they're going to let me do.
That's a business.
Right? But that's been making me think about girlfriend and boyfriend experience. And maybe I can't really talk about money about this. Maybe it'd be something to discover on Whoreible.
Or bitch, you call it roses.
No, because it actually, like, I have to get into, like, business, LLCs, things like that.
Yeah, she get 24 roses, bitch.
Bitch, I can't talk about sex.
It's
No. I want to talk about men and women and why we need it, right?
And what I'm telling you is, take them hoes to a florist.
Let me tell y'all what Mandy's talking about.
Take them hoes to a florist. We know them bitches call it roses.
Bitch, I want to talk about illegal business so bad. And every fucking meeting I have, we're like, yeah, we'll do the brothel. Maybe we can find a real streetwalker. And they're like, hey, bitch, damn, we just got some ad dollars. Okay, so what Mandy's talking about with roses is back in the day on Craigslist or
Arrows.
There's another one that's not Craigslist. What is it?
Backpage.
Yep. That was the one. Where they would not be able to say how much money that you could give them. So they would say roses or another term to have some, like a quantity or something numerical in front of it.
It would be like a dozen plus, like literally roses and flowers were the way they justified how
much you have to
give them.
But the reason that I've been wanting to talk about it is because the boyfriend experience we'd never get to explore. And I'm really curious because I feel like women need that more than men. But like, why, how, and how else through like, what exactly are you doing?
It's crazy because for a lot of the boyfriend experiences, like, bitch, you know I'm friends with hoes. I have a lot of sex worker friends. The boyfriend experience, a lot of time, and this is crazy, ladies. I don't know what y'all are doing with your partners. Just to listen. They'll go out to dinner, and it's a woman being attentive to them, complaining about work, their family, the house, the kids.
Wait, a woman complaining?
So no, the man.
Okay.
So
girlfriend experience.
When men are out getting the girlfriend experience, where again we think that a woman maybe wants a boyfriend experience more. No, mind you, you're paying for a lot more hours because it's normally a dinner date included, or it's an overnight stay, or a half a night. So the rate is much higher. But literally, all my friends that give girlfriend experiences to guys, it's like, bitch, the nigga just wouldn't shut up. They literally just want a woman to listen to them. And so in relationships, I don't know if that's something that women just stopped doing, but a lot of times it's just they want to be heard. I ain't gonna hold you. The married men that I dated in the past, like that I'm still very much friends with, that's what they used to say. Like, I love that I could talk to you about the creative mind that I have. My wife doesn't give a fuck. She thinks it's a waste or a hobby. Like, my wife doesn't allow me to just share the things that excite me a lot. And so that's what I was. I
don't think that women don't do that. I think that men don't have a soundboard.
What do you mean by that?
Like, it's funny because I think about the 19 Keys episode a lot because there were a lot of holes that I didn't expose.
A lot of holes?
Holes.
You didn't expose your holes?
Because here's the... Okay, for one. There was something said, which joke's on me, because it was very much like, oh, a woman's like so focused on business, they end up not finding family, and like, but one of the things he talked about was needing a woman to be there to express himself and like be his, I don't know what word he looked at, but like his comfort, right? And he did talk about sharing creative ideas.
Right.
That I do think women do. I think what happens is when a dude gets around a you or a me, or you get around the quote unquote boss bitch LLC type, now you cooking. Like, I noticed that with niggas all the time.
Bitch, I was a hoe back then. I was an accountant.
I'm telling you.
Not much of a creative bone.
And don't get me wrong, I would definitely listen.
Horrible, yeah.
But like, I've seen in the last few years of my life how men receive from me when I'm talking now about money and business. Now it's like there's a different respect level. And what's sad about that is it very well may be these women that these men have, but when other niggas kind of respect you and fuck with you, then they're like, oh, now I gotta listen. They've got to see something that they would like to have from you almost. I actually don't believe, and sure, some men, but I don't believe, because we have so many women that listen to this pod that have their own businesses, whether it be small or big, or work a 9 to 5,
or they
make
work
6
some
figures,
lit ass jobs, right?
And I still think they may not get that. I'm starting to think now when men are giving me that, it's because they want something I have. They really are like, ooh, I could fuck with that, or I could see myself doing that. Like, I have a lot of homegirls that work in corporate America that make high figures, and niggas don't really give them that energy. And I think they do it to me if they're also a creative or if they're aspirational. She might very well make more money than me.
You may have that, because, baby, when I tell you I don't be talking to these little creative niggas, get the fuck off my phone, nigga.
But you gotta remember, some of these niggas I'm meeting now are creative and lit. Like, they really, like...
Yep.
Seriously.
I love that we not in the same pool, because I don't want none of them creative niggas. Stay away.
I
like the old retired niggas that are like, ooh.
Now that I want one now.
Yeah, now that I have the time.
Bitch, the nigga
and I'm sitting on all these millions.
He said to me,
now I want to start a production company.
And this is a very real sad thing. He said, can you imagine broke me and you? He said, imagine how lit our lives would be, how much time we could have. He said, we probably have kids. He said, shit, Nina gonna be fed. We might be struggling to eat, but like we would live such a happy life, broke me and broke you. Think about it. He's like, maybe you really do need a fucking broke nigga, because I can't fucking fly to you right now. You can't fly to me. And he's like, but like the broke versions. And to be real, that shit is a thing. These creative niggas sometimes, bitch, if you can find you a little freelance nigga that got a week off, whoo.
I love, just give me, I just want a retired
NBA player
with a vasectomy.